Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Gids. Thank you for joining me for another fragrance video. So today I'm going to be talking about the fragrances I'm going to be wearing throughout spring, and yeah, let's get into it. This one, and it is simply called Dance by Malle Harris. As you can see, I'm in the garden, hoping that I don't get attacked by flies. This was the best place in my garden to actually film. So yes, the first fragrance is Dance. This is by Malle Harris, which is one of the brands I absolutely adore. So this is a lovely green citrus with some verbena, vetiver, and like oak moss running through the fragrance. It's a very bright, fresh, happy fragrance, which is gorgeous for spring. Love, love, love. The next fragrance I'm going to pick up is also another recent acquisition, and it is Bleu de Chanel, but this is the Parfum. I spoke about this recently. I love this fragrance. I love, 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 love. It's a nice kind of woody, citrus, very masculine type of fragrance, with some grapefruit, I believe, running through this. Now, I do love this fragrance. However, the only issue I have is with the performance. However, it is what it is. I've already purchased it, so I'm going to just try and use the fragrance and enjoy it throughout the months of spring. And yeah, I probably will just decant this and keep topping up as I need to. The next fragrance is another Malle Harris. I've spoken about this one quite a lot. It's one of my favorites. And this is Le Fumee Alexandrie. This is a smoky rose fragrance with some oud and papyrus. I think there's also a bit of cumin at the top of this fragrance as well. It's just a very nice, sweet, fresh, aromatic fragrance. Really, really beautiful. One of my favorites from Malle Harris. That is Le Fumee Alexandrie. Hope you guys can see me with the light. Another one which might be a surprise to a lot of people is Black Orchid from Tom Ford. You're going to be thinking, well, that's a bit heavy for spring. Guys, I live in London, so London is very variable in terms of the weather that we get here. You kind of work with what you get, and I'm going to be honest, sometimes I will be rocking my winter fragrances throughout the months of spring, but I really like this. It's a spicy floral fragrance. Black Orchid needs no explanation. There's lots of descriptions of this, but it's a fragrance which I probably will be wearing more in the evenings, and sometimes in the day as well. But this is definitely one which I am going to be enjoying throughout spring. Love, love, love. The next one is just almost broke my fragrances. The next one is Lost. Sorry guys if it's just getting a bit. There we go, that's a bit better. The next one is Lost, and this is also from Malle Harris. This is a very sparkly, slightly sweet rhubarb fragrance, but with some lovely green notes running through it. It's absolutely beautiful. If you've not kind of explored Malle Harris, I highly, highly recommend it. They are one of my favorite niche fragrance houses to explore. They make such incredible fragrances, and they often do lots of discounts and sales and things like that, so it's definitely one to check out. Also, Terre de Hermes is another fragrance that I think would be perfect for spring, and one which I probably will be wearing more of. This was such an amazing discovery. I bought this about a year ago, so this is for me the perfect vetiver scent. Very green, very fresh, a bit spicy, woody, incredibly aromatic, and just perfect for spring. This was actually a blind purchase about a year ago, and it was one of my cheapest fragrances, one of my best discoveries. Terre de Hermes, very, very classy and perfect for spring. This one is this one. I use this quite often. I like to layer this with other fragrances as well, but this is called Ajmal, and it's Arum. Ajmal is a very fruity floral fragrance with a lovely musk running through it. So this is a very typically feminine fragrance. I like to mix masculine and feminine fragrances. Obviously fragrance has no gender, as I always say on my channel, but this is one of the fragrances which I discovered from Ajmal, which is a fragrance house or like a niche fragrance company based in the UAE. Sorry, I'm in the garden, I'm trying to make this work. So this is a Middle Eastern brand, Ajmal, and Arum is, as I said, a very fruity floral type of scent. There's lovely white florals in this. I think this is an incredible fragrance, very, very, very affordable, and it's actually a really safe blind buy. My friend used to always wear this, and I then purchased it myself. And yeah, I think I paid about £35 for this fragrance, and this is 75ml. Very good, long-lasting power as well, this fragrance. It's just such a beautiful, floral, fruity, musky fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous, and one that I'm going to love wearing in spring. It's actually one I also tend to layer as well with some of my other fragrances, oils and things like that. I will be doing another video about me layering and actually showing you in more detail. The next one is number 5, Chanel Leau. I also recently purchased this fragrance. I absolutely love it. It's very sparkly, very, very fresh. A lovely updated version of Chanel number 5. Lasting power is not the best on this fragrance, but it's so beautiful that I just reapply it, and I got it in the small size so I can kind of carry it around when we do obviously go back to work. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've got them all lined up here. They look so amazing. Then I have Aqua de Parma Colonia Essenza. This is a woody citrus with some neroli, some rosemary, and some lovely, I think there's lavender in this as well, and some lovely warm woody notes in this as well. This is absolutely beautiful. I feel like Aqua de Parma does the best citrus scents. Very typically a masculine fragrance, but it's just so charming and so elegant. I love this. This is one of my favorite fragrances to wear to work, and this is Aqua de Parma Essenza. Maybe I should put this down so I don't smash it. The next one is Jo Malone, and this is basil and neroli. I feel like this is such an energizing, uplifting, amazing fragrance. Basil and neroli needs no explanation. I mean, it's literally basil and neroli, so it's very fresh, clean, modern, beautiful citrus, and just really leafy. It's just such a beautiful fragrance, very easy to wear, really, really nice. And then the final one is by Kilian. It's from my Discovery set. And I was going through it and I was thinking, what is the fragrance that I would probably wear the most out of this Discovery set? So I got this at Christmas. I thought it was a really good way to get into the brand, just to try the Discovery set and all the different fragrances that they have. The one I think I would probably wear throughout spring, because look, I live in London and London doesn't always have really super warm, sunny weather. You kind of get what you get and you work with the weather on a day-by-day basis. Sometimes our summer will consist of a week of intense humidity and then it will suddenly go back to being quite cool. So we don't have seasons as such like so many other parts of the world. But the fragrance that I would probably wear by Kilian would be Bamboo Harmony. This is such a lovely scent. So this is a lovely sort of fresh green type of scent. Very, very nice, very aromatic with white tea. And I absolutely love that combination. It's just incredibly fresh and just so perfect for spring. I probably will at some point buy a full-size bottle of this. Even though it's called Bamboo Harmony, you'd think it's quite woody and spicy. It's not as such. The woody notes in this are quite subtle. It's more about the white tea and the fresh notes in this fragrance, and I think that's what makes it so easy to wear and perfect for spring. This is actually one of my favorites by Kilian, by far. So yeah, that was my spring fragrances. Again, as I said, I probably will be wearing, some of my regulars as well, because in London we do get sunny weather, but like today's quite a nice sunny day, but it's variable. We work with what we get, and I love fragrances. I like to change them. Sometimes I want something a bit spicier, a bit deeper, a bit more complex. But these I think are a good range to wear throughout spring. Got some niche and a mixture of designer. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I've been trying to stand in the garden and not be attacked by bugs and different things. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's nice to be in a different setting. Thank you for supporting the channel. If it's your first time, please do subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And also hi to the new subscribers, thank you for your support, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys.